What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol GPS for Gap Inc. This is a clothing company, of course. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily, and on the right-hand side, we have the 30-minute intraday time frame. Of course, these guys did announce earnings after the bell today, so let's flip on the extended hour session and see what is going on with the number. So zooming in a bit here, you can clearly see some volatility with this large green-bodied candle. For the sake of today's video, we are going to assume that we open on a gap up, kind of close to this 28 number, and of course, the overnight high will be up here close to 28.82. Shifting the focus over to the daily time frame now, turning that off, cleaning it up. As you know, whenever we're dealing with gaps, we have a couple of rules to follow. So the first thing we're looking for is a gap fill, right? So that would be a gap and trap, in which case if we open here around 28, fail to take out the overnight high and trade back down through the open, you're looking for a short to come back down and test 27.22. Once we get there, start to reevaluate for any type of reversal candles. That can often lead to a gap fill reversal play, in which case you actually flip long at the high of the prior day. That's a separate thing for a separate time. You know, that's a whole different strategy. But for now, the gap and trap is as we just outlined. The gap and go scenario would be if we open here and then consolidate in this area. Maybe we test the overnight high a couple of times. Boom, you're looking for the breakout up and over that number into our next major zone of resistance from the daily, which I would argue is up here, right? So doing something like this, you can clearly see 30 has acted as resistance from in the past. It's also where our 50 SMA, the blue line, will be come tomorrow morning. Remember, a lot can happen between now and 9:30, and this trade gets more attractive the closer these two numbers get. So if the open can get closer to the overnight high by the time 9:30 rolls around at 28.82, say it comes up to here, even 28.50, that would make this much more attractive, because what it'll do is increase our reward and decrease our risk, at least from the short-sided perspective for the gap and trap trade. Underneath our sort of move here, right, to the gap close, if it really gets going, of course, you're just looking for a move back into this double bottom at 26, the whole dollar. Are we seeing anything else from the 30-minute intraday time frame perspective that we should at least point out? And not really, right? Today's activity was rather dull, just kind of going sideways, not doing a whole lot. Of course, the market did have a red day, so it's no surprise to see that gap was down ahead of earnings. We'll see if the momentum remains high. We'll see what happens at the bell for 9:30. You have my thoughts. You have the framework on how I will go about trading this. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.